All right, welcome on in. Welcome. Oh, hopefully everybody's having a great Tuesday. It's been a pretty good one for me today. Like I said, hopefully everybody's having a good day. I ran into something a little interesting today. Well, the other day. I recently put up this new chat, on-screen chat and everything that we have. I just came across another chat the other day that looks like it could be a little bit nicer. Oh, so now I'm kind of in this, feel like I'm in a weird spot. That I'm gonna end up switching my chat box out again. Yeah, let me fuck around with it for a second while we got a minute. Well, while people are kind of filing in, we'll check this thing out. I'm just gonna throw it right up on here. It's not even gonna be good or anything. It's just gonna be on here. I'm gonna make it an actual full-size chat too, though. All right. I wonder if that'll scale correctly, though. We'll have to see. I'm gonna throw it here and just we'll test it out a little bit, and then I can make some changes. Everything looks like it's, I mean, everything's just kind of on by default or whatever for the most part, which is cool. We'll see how it ends up looking. I could probably do that. Maybe that'll be cool too. Should then pop behind me a little bit as well. But yeah, hopefully, like I said, hopefully everybody's having a good day. Day's been pretty okay. It was slow. Well, busy but slow. One of those kind of days. Also, I don't know if you guys saw, last Saturday.
Hello all. The person who has redeemed this reward would like you to know that they are
first.
Oh, that's huge. Why is it so big? Yo, Title, what's happening, buddy? And it looks bad. Hold on, give me a second. I was gonna say on Saturday, Plenty and I were streaming together, raising some money, and I was gonna say but together, essentially, I guess we raised a decent amount of money. She's like, I think she was up like, I think on her thing it shows like $500, but I think all in she's actually made like, she's actually done a lot. So I think she's doing really well. Let's make this like 18 and then let's see how that goes. Yeah, Title, how are you doing, buddy? I'm testing out a new chat on-screen chat and see how it looks. I'm just gonna test it out for a little bit while we're hanging out at the beginning here. Oh, okay. So now it's going. Oh man, it's so behind me though. Okay, that's cool. Let's see if we can tighten the size up and if it'll work for that. Trying to figure out what I want to do for dinner. We did a little bit of, excuse me, we did chicken today. A little bit of chicken, and that was delicious. So let's do like 500 and see where that puts us at. Is that too small now? It looks about right to me. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe do like a 450. That's kind of not bad there. Could bring the line spacing down a little bit too. Does seem like it's, let's do like one, see what that looks like. But I feel like I need something else. Yeah, I struggle. That is one of those things, man, I struggle with all the time is leftovers. I struggle with eating leftovers. I don't know why. Maybe it's just like a mental block for me or whatever, but leftovers are tough for me. And then yeah, I just never feel like I ate enough when I eat leftovers too, man. I'm right there with that. Love leftovers though. Yeah, that's fair. I wish I did. I just don't love them. Not all the time. Though I will say some leftovers are goated. I love leftover like chicken and stuff too. I do enjoy that. Oh, look at this. Okay, so if you're the next one talking, it just keeps you all in one thing. Just the end of it, so there wasn't quite enough leftovers. Yeah, exactly. I could see that too. We could also make size of this be a little bigger. Let's do like 22. I know I'm messing with this on the fly a little today, but I want to get this kind of set the way that I want it to be, and then I'll implement it fully. Every time I update it too, it completely removes all of everything, so I apologize. Yeah, so what did you do for leftovers? Like I said, we did some chicken, which there was leftovers for, and I'll eat those over the next couple days. Although I've been off my diet for a little bit. And then I was trying to figure out like, we'll get back onto it here soon. This week doesn't seem like it's going to be the week that's going to end up being that, because holy moly, we have so much going on this week. We're going to the movies tomorrow. We're going to go see that movie Sinners. I'm super excited to see that. So we're going tomorrow to see that. And then Thursday is my birthday. I'm going to be streaming for it too, if anybody wants to come by and check that out. I'm just going to be hanging out, nothing really crazy. But we're going to probably do like a celebratory cake, ice cream cake, something like that. And then what else? Then Friday we're going to the movies again. This one was planned. We're gonna go see Thunderbolts on Friday, and then this weekend we're traveling for my birthday. It's just there's so much going on this next couple of days, so we were like, it's gonna be a little tough. So yeah, but we did a little chicken today, and I'm sure we'll eat a little bit more later on. Yeah, how is everybody's week going? Let's we'll let the chat thing go a little bit, and let's play a couple of web games while we're hanging, waiting for people to get in. I was gonna say we'll start off with a round of guess the game, and immediately I was like, bro, what the fuck is this? All kinds of meetings this week, work meetings and stuff. Oh man, I hate a work meeting too, man. I hate a work meeting. Although I say that though, and I have like one set of work meetings that I really enjoy. We have a safety committee at work that I'm part of, and I like that those meetings because the people who are on the safety committee are people that I really enjoy. So you know, it's a good time. So my back to the guess the game. My dad was like, bro, what the fuck is this? But then I was thinking, is it just like GeoGuessr? Is it not GeoGuessr? I think it's like guesser like this or something, right? Oh? GeoRifter, maybe. Bro, what? Oh man, that's kind of interesting. Not what I was expecting. I thought for sure this was gonna be like a GeoGuessr. That just sit and watch a webinar. Yeah, dude, I hate webinars too. We do these other like IT safety webinars, and they're like 5 minutes. They do them once a month or whatever, and you just do them whenever you can do them. Those I don't mind because you can do them individually. You can kind of, you know, do them off on the side or whatever. Those ones aren't bad. But last week when I was traveling and everything, on Tuesday last week, I had to go. Like, wasn't a webinar. It was like an actual seminar that I was like present for. And man, those are brutal. Let's do a little. Bro, what? These are so vastly different pictures. This is a real life fucking photo, and then this is like very not realistic. WTF, mate. Interesting. This looks very much like it was giving me a lot of the oh my god, what are they called? Telltale vibes. But to be honest, I'm not sure that that's what it is. Let me get another clue here. PC, Xbox X and S, and a mobile. What the fuck? Night Trap? It does kind of give me Night Trap vibes. It's definitely using live action and video game, like both. Man, Night Trap would have been funny, but I've actually seen what Night Trap looks like. Although, did they do like a new version of Night Trap? Maybe that's what it is. You know, that'd be kind of funny. Yeah, interactive film. Yeah, I got that. Man, Night Trap is like literally the only thing I could even think of. I'm just gonna put it in as like a guess. Nah. From 2022. Bro, what the fuck? This could be anything. Give me a little bit more. Sam Barlow is the developer. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. This is a tough one, not one that I know. Damn, that's crazy. I didn't know that there was a lot of like interactive film kind of games like this. Like I said, I think title is all over on this. On the Night Trap, man. I was right there as soon as you said Night Trap. I was like, yeah, that's like the only interactive kind of film game that I know. In the year of our Lord 2022, right? Isn't that crazy? Adventure awaits. You've mastered the puzzles. Now embark on a quest. Our newly released quest mode. Nah, I'm good. Immortality. Immortality. What the fuck? I've never heard of this. Okay. Interesting. I'll have to take a look at. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. I'm just gonna look it up real quick. Never heard of it. Same. A 4.5 on Steam though, so it sound like I mean, at least from the Steam review, I mean, a decent game. That's out of 1,500 reviews. Oh, that's not that many. That is not many. Shit. That's cool though. Interesting. It is an extremely special game, said somebody on Reddit. It's somewhat of a puzzle or adventure game revolving around trying to piece together the disappearance of an actress whose movies were never released. Interesting. Okay. Well, better luck next time, as it told me. Let's do a little game duel as well. Yeah, that's interesting. Man, people get this in 2 guesses. It does look very familiar. Not exactly sure. Give me a little bit more. Okay, so it's a Mario game. What Mario game is it? Because that's definitely Bowser, right? Metroid. Are you fucking with me? Are you fucking with me? Because I feel like this is a Mario game. To me, that looks like Bowser's hair, horn, and then the spikes on his shell. I just don't know, because that looks like the flower thing that Mario's in, the little thing. I just don't know which Mario that would have been. Mario. Inside Story. Ooh, it could be Inside Story. I thought that was kind of a cuter looking game, so maybe not. Partners in Time. 3D World, you thinking? Could be 3D World. Man, there's a lot of Mario games, huh? 3D Land, 3D World. Let's give it a guess on that. Okay. Yeah, you can. Okay, there he is. There he is. Mario. It's not any of the carts or paint. It's not party. It's not tennis. I don't think it's any of the bros. Or the new bros, I should say. Could be Wonder. I didn't see much of Wonder, so I don't know what that game was like. This seems like I just don't remember this being like an actual artwork for it. This game. like I said, it could be like a inside story. Let me guess that and just see. Nah, man. Yeah, this just looks so fucking moody for a Mario game too. Okay, so it was a Switch game as well. Okay, let's do Mario. Which ones were Switch games? From the 3D World DLC. I don't know. Was Partners in Time maybe on Switch? It is so hard for me to tell, you know? Or at least hard for me to know. Yeah, this is crazy. This is a hard one. Only because I just don't know much about Mario games that much. I like a Mario 64, you know? I like a Mario 64, but that's about where my knowledge knows. I'm gonna go Wonder. No. That was a good Switch one too, though. Shit, we get 2 more guesses here. Yeah, he's got the white eyes too. Man. Who is that? Bro, that is so hard to tell who that is too. Like I said, it's a Switch Mario. They're marking it as it's kind of an adventure and a platformer, which is, so it's like World. I'm wondering if it's that other Super Mario. World sounds right. Land sounds like it's like an older game, but I feel like I gotta go for it. Ooh, nah. Man, I can't tell who the hell that is. Sorry. My only other guess was maybe like Odyssey. Was Bowser's Fury. Bowser's Fury. What the fuck is this game? Wow, what an interesting. I've never heard of this. When did this come out? 2021. Interesting. That would make sense. Oh. This is some DLC for 3D World. That's why it looks familiar to you, man. This is the DLC, but they're calling it, but they're kind of labeling it as like its own thing, as like Bowser's Fury. As its own game. That is why. Interesting. Okay. Damn, he do kind of look scary though. More than I would have ever expected from a Bowser. Let's do an artwork as well. This took 4 guesses. Oh no. Give me a little bit more. Okay, you can't just show the pants, guys. Give me a little bit of face here. All right, well, that doesn't help me at all. To be honest, doesn't help even a little bit. Should have known. Should have known it doesn't help me even a little bit. Shit. 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 Oh man. For some reason, GameBuild does this where like their artworks are always kind of like these games that are very like they kind of have like a very anime kind of look to them, and I just don't know that genre very well, so it very much is like every time I see them I was like, oh man, I don't know. Yeah, Limbus Company. I don't know this game either. Too bad. Let's do a crossword though. Also, I'm gonna do this. Do that. I'm gonna update the chat thing on the other side in just a minute. I have an idea of something I want to try. Yeah, let's do a crossword. Tiny cotton swabs. These are Q-tip. Leaves on the stove too long. Leaves on the stove too long. They're going to hunt and they're used to hunt and peck. This is like a keyboard, like a reference to, but I don't know what you would call something like that. I'm trying to focus here. Button that makes a whoosh sound. A button that makes a whoosh sound. A button that makes a whoosh sound. A button that makes a whoosh. Okay, we got Q-tip so far. Word pronounced like its first letter, which is followed by 4 vowels. Feature of an extravagant wedding dress. A feature? My guess is like tooling, but I don't even know how you spell that. Tooling? Maybe. Might be LLE actually. Jewel. I don't know. I might be wrong on that. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna put that if I don't know what the hell it is. Assigned as a contract. Signed as a contract. What would this be? Signed as a contract. Verbal alternative to a tap on the shoulder. A verbal alternative to a tap on the shoulder. Man, some backyard parties for short. Oh. Man, these are kind of killing me today. Shit, I don't know if I know any of what these are. I need the rest of these, at least not right off the bat. Verbal alternative to a tap on the shoulder. What would be like a verbal? Like a psst. Could be. Signed as a contract. What would be Signed as a contract. Inked, maybe? Could be. Could be inked. That would be my best guess. Button that makes a whoosh sound. A button that makes a whoosh sound. Word pronounced like its first letter, which is followed by 4 vowels. Four vowels. Q. No, I don't know. Trying to think of what that would be. A word pronounced like its first letters. So it's like Q something like that, right? Q. Maybe it could be like a line Q, maybe? Like a, how do you spell that? Like a Q? Yo, Lamberto, what's happening? Q, that's what I'm guessing. Beat me to it. Nah, you beat me to it, because I bet you thought of it before I thought of it. How you doing, buddy? Leaves on the stove too long. Good, thanks. I'm good, man. I'm very good. Yeah, have you been playing anything, man? Watching anything? Oh, I was gonna ask too, I guess, because you'll probably be someone who might be watching. Have you been checking out any of Andor? The second season just started last week. I believe 3 more episodes dropped today that I haven't gotten to see, but I watched the first 3 episodes of season 2 last week, and I've been really enjoying it. Burns? Leaves on the stove too long. It could be Burns. Yeah, let's try Burns. Nice. Barbecues I think is some backyard parties for short. And that would help us a little bit. Is this just beaks? I guess, or is it beaks maybe? Yeah, probably like this. And this is train. Oh, okay. Okay, let's go back here because I missed so much. Q-tips, Burns, beaks. Quiet was 7. Quiet, I'm trying to focus. 8 was a button that makes a whoosh sound. Send? Bro, what? What? In what universe does a send button make a whoosh sound? Barbecues, Q, train, and train was the feature of an extravagant wedding dress. Inked and psst. Wow, this was a tough one today. I haven't seen the first season yet. It's on my list. I've been playing Far Cry 5 though, almost finished it. Man, I would say definitely check out Andor, man. It's been really good. The first season is really good, and so far the second season has been pretty good too. I was just pulling up 5 when sending emails. I've never had my emails make a sound either though. I guess it could. It might. Maybe I just don't hear it. Or maybe maybe work disables that part of it because they're like no fun. So I was looking up Far Cry 5 real quick too, because I couldn't remember which one. Because the last Far Cry I played was 3, and 3 is fantastic. 3 is one of the better Far Cries. And then I remember 4 came out, and I couldn't. I think I played the beginning of 4 and I didn't enjoy it that much. Or maybe I think I might have played a little bit of 4 with Vash. I think we were able to do multiplayer on 4. And it was like broken. Like it was like having the multiplayer in that game was insane. And then I think I remember seeing stuff about 5 and was really interested. And everything I've seen about it seemed pretty cool. So yeah, let me know what you think about it, Lamberto, man. I'd love to hear about it. All right, let's do a cost total real quick before we get into some news here. Superior Cake Products, Madeline Petite Cakes, 30 of them. Some petite cakes. Oh, this has got to be like a $3.99 situation. More than $3.99. Well, damn. Shit. Let's do, I was thinking $4.99. Let's do like a $5.99. Like put it like an even 6 here. Still more than that. Man, Madeline's apparently is an expensive little cookie cake thing here. They probably dry, Madeline. They probably dry. Let's do like a $8.99 and see where that puts us at. Okay, we're close with $8.99. So $9 is too much. 6 is not enough. So now we kind of have a little bit of a gap there where we can find the space, which I'm guessing is probably like at $8. Nice, very nice. $7.99 it was. Very cool. All right, let's come back over here. I was trying to see this new chat window over here. Let me bring it above me here a little bit. Actually, let me do this. Let's put it over here for a minute. I'm trying to figure out how much or what I need to do to kind of fix it and things like that. Because it doesn't look too bad right now, but it does look a little goofy. Yeah, I don't love, like, there's a big gap on the side of it over there. Oh, did I put it down? One, I meant to move it up. I'm trying to find like the good size for like the readability and things like that too. It's not bad though. We could probably do like, oh yeah, I wanted to turn, there's like timestamps on. I don't care about that. I want to do that. Let's do this at 0.75 and, oh, hey buddy. Let's put that at 75. Let's see if that looks any better. Hopefully that fixes. Oh God, hey buddy. Yo, Ron, what's happening, buddy? What's going on? Oh, hi, Coraline. Bring that little body here. How you doing, Ron? Big Coral, bro. He's so big. All right. Immediately he's going for the cord too. Look at that, bro. He's, oh my God, he's been a pain. He's been shedding so much lately. We had brushed him the other day. And every time we brush him, man, we get so much hair out of him, bro. It's insane. It's insane. But yeah, so we brushed him the other day. Bro, stop. Your little pat you on the head. He's like, yeah, I like a little head pat. Come here, man. Get up here where you're not biting cords. But yeah, and then he's got to get his claws trimmed in the next day or two. We're going away for like 2 days, and we got to make sure the claws are trimmed so that way he doesn't scratch anybody while we're gone. Look at him. He's making his way over to the cable, and there he goes for it. Bring that little head back over. Yeah, how you doing, Ron, man? How's your morning so far? I like 4 the most, but 3 was great too. 5 in is good, but it's fun. I think 6 is boring. Did you play 6? Because I thought 6. Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say I couldn't remember what 6 was about though. 4 was interesting. I didn't mind it. I just didn't play very much of it. I had just gotten done with 3, and I loved 3 so much. So then I just was kind of I was like, shit, I like 3. Yeah, again, so I'm trying to test out this chat box a little bit, just trying to see how I can put on something that's kind of interesting, that's pretty good. I think I mean, it looks pretty good if you ask me, but I've been trying to kind of put some things up there that are interesting. Oh my god, buddy. All right, that's it. I gotta give him too many head kisses. Now he doesn't want to be over here. It was all part of my plan. Oh, it's all part of my plan. Yeah, he's still shedding so much. Like I said, we just brushed him the other day too. Also, I just noticed I didn't turn on my my light. Oh, yeah, see? I had too many things. Shit. Bring the chat box back over. All right. Oh, actually, I think I have this normally over all the way over. Yeah, I need to make that a little bigger again, and then I can bring that down a little bit. That should be okay. I tried to play 6, but they changed too many things. You couldn't get into it. I could understand that. Like I said, I really liked, I'm just gonna keep going back to the well of, I liked 3 a lot. I thought 3 was really good, but I could also understand where you know, getting away from that could be not quite as good. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at. Oh my god, man. Too much cat hair all over me. And then maybe I'll bring this down a little bit. I don't know if it's gonna change whenever new things come up. And then maybe we do like one of these. How does it look? Well, at that point I might as well like put it up, yeah, to here or something. See how it goes. It's well off the little mark that's over here now for it, but it'll be all right. Oh goodness. Yeah, I am excited. Like I said, we're going to we're going and seeing a couple movies this week. So tomorrow we're going to see Sinners, and then Friday we're going to see Thunderbolts, and yeah, I've been pretty excited about that. Oh God, legitimately, there's so much hair. Yeah, we've also been watching Andor, which is, like I said, been really good. If you haven't checked that out, it's definitely awesome. Last of Us has the second season going on right now that's been really good. I would definitely recommend that as well. Outside of that, I don't know. I do love the cinema. Me too, man. I love going to the movies and stuff, so I'm very excited about it. And I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do with all my, I have so many things that pop up and go all over the place. I gotta figure out I gotta reset everything. Yeah, so I'm very excited about those things. Let me see what else. Show badges, they don't mind that. Username messages, yeah, those are good. Font is fine for now. Might update the font a little bit at some point. Spacing looks like it's finally pretty good. I don't mind it. Background, I guess we could do like a little bit of a background. Oh, it changes though if I do it that way. So maybe at some point do a hide messages after a certain amount of seconds, exclude messages, scroll, normal, inline chat, remove the spaces after the username. Yeah, we probably could. Embed images. Oh, interesting. So I guess if you're a mod on the channel too, just so that you guys, mods, obviously this is privileged, but if you throw an image into the chat, it'll throw it into the into the actual chat, like any image. Embedded images though, that's interesting. That could be bad. Hopefully I'm gonna go see Revenge of the Sith. Oh yeah, I remember seeing that it was Revenge of the Sith 20th anniversary. Because I just saw a thing where somebody was saying they were like, their question was like, does it hold up? And it sounded like it did. I mean, like somewhat so, like. At least, like I said, at least somewhat so. This is cool though. Okay, I think this seems pretty good. Just trying things out. All right, yeah, let's get into a little bit of news. I got a good handful of things, and I would love to show them to you. Just wanted to experience on this big screen. Did you not get to experience it when they first came around, man? I remember seeing Phantom Menace in theaters, and I'm pretty sure I saw all the other ones in theaters as well. But yeah, man, I really liked those. They were good. Yeah, let's get into a little bit of news. Yeah, like I said, there's a decent amount to get into, so let's do it. Let's do it.
Good news, everyone!
All right, if you guys ever have anything you want me to talk about over here, make sure you jump into the Discord. find that news channel, and drop whatever articles in there that you would like me to talk about. Too young? Yeah, that's fair, man. I don't even remember when Phantom Menace came out. I should actually see. 1999. Yeah, man, I was 10. Yes. Yeah, I was 10. So I was right in that perfect demographic for it, man. All right. Sorry, I wanted to see when that was. So let's get into this first one, which is a little bit about the split fiction film. So apparently Sydney Sweeney is going to star in split fiction film adaptation from director John M. Chu, Wolverine, Deadpool and Wolverine writer. Apparently this is an exclusive. Jennifer Moss is the one who wrote this. And let's get in here a little bit. Sydney Sweeney is set to star in a film adaptation of the hit video game Split Fiction, with John M. Chu directing. Variety has learned the script for the movie is being written by Deadpool and Wolverine screenwriter Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick. The Split Fiction film will be produced by Michael Goldberg and Dimitri M. Johnson. Story Kitchen, formerly DJ2 Entertainment, which is taking out the talent package now to studios and choose Electric Somewhere. Sydney is set to executive produce, which is pretty interesting. I know we had talked about it pretty recently that that they were definitely running. They were, I should say, when I say they, I believe it was Hazelight Studios was trying to sell the rights for the game, to make it into a movie. So just kind of a follow-up on that, but more than anything else, it doesn't sound like anybody from Hazelight is really involved, like at least at this point. So that's pretty interesting. I'm very excited, hopefully to see a little bit more, but I will say I still haven't seen I haven't seen much of any of the game. I haven't played any of the game. I know Vash and I want to try and play it over on the Wolf and the Kid at some point, but it'll be a little bit a little bit before that happens. So hopefully I don't get spoiled. I'll be lurking while I do a few bits. Of course, thanks for coming and hanging out, Limberto. I appreciate you, buddy. Lurk away, and I know it's getting late there for you, so if you end up getting to sleep or whatever, I hope you have a great night. Thanks for coming and hanging out, buddy. Had a friend stop by. Man, you had someone hit you with the pop-in? Somebody hit you with the pop-in, bro? That's the worst. You didn't miss much, man. I mostly just struggled on more of the guessing games. Crossword struggled on. Man, it was just a lot of struggling. Yeah, thanks, Lamberto, buddy. We love a good pop-in here. Damn. I don't get a lot of pop-ins, luckily. It's funny, too, because I live very, very close to, my dad and my sister, and they don't ever give me with the pop-in, but I think they know I don't like the pop-in, so. Yeah, the pop-in is just not a thing anymore, really, for at least for some people, right? I think I got to hit Vash with one pop-in one time, because he usually has always lived very, not very far, but like a decent amount of time away from me. So it's usually if I'm gonna go, I'm making a dedicated trip out to where he's at, or vice versa. But he for a little bit lived pretty close, and I was just by that area, and I was I hit him up, and I was like, bro, you mind if I stop over? I'm right outside your apartment. Sure. So yeah, poppin' is a little rare. All right, let's jump into this next one, which is not new news. This is very much not new news, but it is tied back to something that we talked about. Somebody dropped it. I believe it was Cyclo dropped it into the Discord for us, and I did want to go over it because I didn't get to check it out. But I don't know if you guys have noticed, Katy Perry's got a little weird over the last couple of, well, at least to me, she's gotten pretty weird over the last couple of months. Some are saying that she went up to space and something happened there. We don't know what, you know. So there's some questions. She has totally lost it. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen any of the stuff, she's infected with an alien, bro. I think she might be. I think something might have got her while she was up there. But this is not new news. This is like 2 years ago. This was just something I was talking about, how she's been really strange lately, at least from what I've seen. I don't pay attention to her enough. You know, so to me, I'm over here like, I don't know. I then got brought up that apparently there's a law that was trying to go around into California because of her. And now I'm very interested. Hugh McIntyre wrote this. Katy Perry's real estate battle has inspired a new law, the Katy Perry Act. And I was interested to see what this was going to go on. Katy Perry has faced criticism and dealt with controversy in the past, but now she may have a new law named after her, but it's not meant to be an honor. She is an alien. Apparently she might be, man. I don't know. I legitimately, my notice of Katy Perry has only been recent. And it's just because of the craziness that she's been putting on the stage. Throughout the past few years, the pop star has been embroiled in several legal battles with elderly homeowners in California over sales of homes. Now, a nationwide legislative effort aimed at safeguarding the rights of older homeowners during property sales that is beginning its legal journey bears her name. Okay, so again, this is a couple years ago. Again, this is not breaking news, but apparently, so she was doing something where she was swindling some elderly people out of their home ownership, or fucking them over when she was buying their homes or something. Spearheaded by the family of one such homeowner who is currently entangled in a legal dispute with Perry, the Protecting Elderly Realty for Retirement Years Act, or the Katy Perry Act, aims to introduce measures to protect older people with various health concerns from potential financial exploitation in real estate transactions.
Fucking master!
There's plenty coming in. Oh, nope, never mind. Plenty coming in with a little bit of the she's a joke, and plenty's correct. 100% Katy Perry is a joke, man. I don't understand what exactly she's doing, but she's doing something to exploit people when she's doing the purchasing of these homes. According to a website created to educate people about the new would-be law, the Katy Perry Act addresses the risk of elder financial abuse, especially as it relates to property and real estate sales and transfers. The act establishes a 72-hour cool-down period during whether each party involved in a contract for conveyance of a personal residence in which one party is over the age of 75 can be rescinded or can rescind the agreement without penalty. Wow, that's actually kind of crazy. Okay. I'm still shocked she's dating Orlando Bloom. The act never passed. That's okay though. This is interesting just because it's highlighting that she's kind of a piece of shit. So somehow she was getting into these agreements that was like essentially like tricking elderly people, I'm assuming, who didn't know any better, maybe, because it sounds like the act was supposed to be helping people be able to, after, you know, during a certain amount of time, they could then go back on that act, you know. That makes sense though. That makes sense to me. God. High profile cases that fueled the creation of the Katy Perry Act involve Perry herself and the 84-year-old founder of 1-800-Flowers, Carl Westcott. The entrepreneur has filed a lawsuit seeking to halt the sale of his hot 8-bedroom, 11-bathroom Santa Barbara mansion to Perry and her partner Orlando Bloom. The singer and actor were scheduled to buy the mansion for $15 million, but now Westcott and his family are trying to stop the deal. Westcott's contention is that he was unable to provide informed consent of the sale due to his mental decline and his use of prescription opiates following a significant surgery. His family is working with him to ensure Perry doesn't own the home, and now they've taken the fight to a new level, which might be law. Okay, so yes, specifically she was taking advantage of somebody who could not willingly consent to something, or maybe consented while under the influence of some opiates that are prescribed because of a surgery or something. Yeah, taking liberties over somebody who is not in their right mind. That's insane. She is 100% a piece of shit. Jesus Christ. I just came across another video of her recent dances, productions, as it were, and they are crazy. They are so bad. It's also crazy too. I just looked her up again just to. So she was married to Russell Brand for a little bit. That's not surprising. They both seem like pieces of shit too, to be honest. Yeah, and Orlando Bloom from 16 to now, 2016. That's crazy. That explains a few things. It does, doesn't it? Oh, man, sorry, I have some cat hair on my nose still. Insufferable Katy Perry roasted by fans for space-inspired tour outfit. Damn, that's just a headline. Oh, man. Ugh. So I like, it sounds like the act never really passed, so it just seems like a nothing burger at this point, which is sad. Of her recent performances, yeah, that's what I was talking about. A lot of the recent stuff, I've been seeing a bunch of videos of that, and it's crazy how bad they are. They are so bad. Vash and I were sending them to each other because he and I talked about it on Sunday, and he had seen those videos as well, and I was surprised because I felt like I had seen a little bit of them, and I was like, oh, this is kind of like a one-off, like I might be kind of, and it seemed like no, it kind of was getting spread up more, but then when he was like, yeah, I saw that too, and I was like, god damn, this is crazy. What does she do during her performances? I wonder if I have any of the videos. I might have a video still from Vash from one of them. Let me see real quick. I don't want to leak, you know. Oh, this one's good. All right, hold on. Let me do this. I'll show you this one. Let me put this on auto so that way it doesn't get broken up or whatever. Make sure there's no audio for this real quick. This is literally the one. This is like this is a guy obviously making fun of her as well. Yeah. Really getting it. This is all live too. Yeah, it's so weird. Here, let me show you the beginning again. Yeah, just weird as fuck. I was wondering if I could find any of the other ones right away, but I don't think I will. Yeah. She's not moving much. Is she injured? No. She's just weird. I wonder if I could pull that up over here, title, real quick. Message copied. That doesn't help me. Maybe we'll see. Nah. Link you copied. Let's see. Yeah, this is the one I know. Can I? Yeah, this was the other one. This is the one Title just sent me. And it's very weird because it does like, she's doing this thing with like this lightsaber, but like, watch how like slow and stiff everything is. Oh my God. Yeah, like that going under the person on the wire and shit. Like all this stuff is so weird. Yeah, like all of this shit, like it's so like the yeah, but like the speed is off. Like I don't even think it would be bad if it was like if it was a little faster or whatever. It's just like this weird, slow, like methodical thing as well. It's so weird. Oh, you could see the beginning too if you wanted. Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know what's been going on. Thanks for sharing that title. Yeah, it's been real weird. That's the thing that I've been seeing the most of. That stuff. And then that's what led us to reading all this stuff. What's this you watching? The Last Jedi musical? Wow, Ron really coming in with the with a last minute banger. Man, I would rather watch The Last Jedi musical at that point. Jesus, man, that shit is so bad. It's so bad. I don't get it. Oh yeah, what did I want? I wanted to do one more thing, bro. I wish, right? I wish it was the fucking Last Jedi musical. That was Katy Perry, man. That's let me try this. That is Katy Perry. So she's like, people paid money for that. Yeah, that's what makes me feel the worst about it. So Katy Perry's been doing a bunch of like shows and stuff, like she's performing and stuff, Ron, and that's literally her performance while she's like singing and stuff. That's her performance. It's just weird. It's kind of weird. It's not kind of weird. It's weird. People paid money. About live stream, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, and then this was like talking about like a law that they were trying to put in place like 2 years ago, which failed. But she was taking advantage of older people who were not in their right minds and having them sign contracts to give over their homes. We're just finding out that she's kind of, not only is she a piece of shit, but she also might have been abducted pretty recently and is now an alien. Maybe. Was that pre-space travel or post? The law or the performances? Because the performances I think are all post. I think they're all post space travel. The law was a couple years ago, so that's just her being a piece of shit years ago. The performance, yeah, I think the performances were all after, but maybe somebody will know. For an update. Oh shit, that's funny. Yeah, she went back for, she had to get the new update. Pretty sure the performance was after. I thought so as well, because I've only seen it after that. But it also could be like she's gotten a lot of like, you know, press recently, you know, because of that. So maybe with a heated wire. Oh my god. Yeah, seriously, people are giving her a hard time, but rightfully so, because she's been weird, guys. Really fucking weird lately. I don't know what it is either. Again, she might have been replaced by an alien, or maybe she was already an alien, and like Plenty said, she needed an upgrade. So if it starts jumping around, you're gonna need a flamethrower. The Thing reference in 2025. Yeah, I man, it's been so long since I watched The Thing. I didn't clock the reference right away, but you know what movie is like disgusting to watch because of how wild the effects are? The Thing. Have you guys watched how insane, like, I mean, that movie legitimately is one of those, like, the effects they use in that are always those ones that make me a little bit like a little queasy, like, oh my god, this is kind of disgusting. I don't even, it's crazy because I could watch like all kinds of stuff, man. Yeah, the effects are gross, which is crazy because effects just aren't gross like that, at least not really in cinemas. I was 5, bro. That's insane, but that explains so much, Ron. That explains so much. Yeah, I was gonna say I had heard not that it's similar, but like I had heard like The Substance was a movie that came out, I think it was last year, right? The Demi Moore Margaret Qualley movie. I heard that one was pretty disgusting as well. So my love for sci-fi horror, yeah, I could believe that, man. I could believe that a lot. I need to go through the Thing again sometime soon. I should check that out sooner than later. All right, let's jump into the next article a little bit here. Hey, did you guys know there's an Until Dawn film that came out, I think this last weekend? I don't know if you guys have heard like any reviews, but I've heard from like lots of different reviewers, like professionals and people who are just like, I like movies kind of people. It sounds very much like the first half of the Until Dawn movie is pretty good, and then apparently the last half is pretty bad. So yeah. But not to make things worse, but ex-PlayStation narrative director starts Until Dawn film petition to credit game writers, which surprised that the game writers were not credited. I know that okay, well, I don't know if anybody cares about like some kind of slight spoilers. I think it was pretty obvious, like when if you watched any of the trailers though, so I don't think this is a huge spoiler, but just as a heads up, it does sound very much like the game is or the movie is not taking much from the game at this point. Here, hold on, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that ban. I'm gonna ban that motherfucker here in a second. Somebody, you guys can't see him probably, hopefully, but I wanted to bring this down a little bit, like let's do like a 30 here. Just save. Let's see how that sounds.
And you are out of here.
I could bring it down a little bit still. I wanted to bring that down a little bit. I like that, having that band sound, but I think it could be like a very quieter one. Doesn't need to be anything crazy. What's happening, Landon? How are you doing? Just talking some news. But yeah, so it sounds like very much they didn't use the game as any kind of reference. So maybe that's why they were like, well, we don't need to credit the writers. Like, no, you still do. That's not how that works. Until Dawn is the latest video game to get itself a film adaptation, having made its cinematic debut on April 25th. At the film's close, its credits acknowledge the game it was inspired by, but no individual developer is credited or highlighted. Or credits are highlighted. Now, a former PlayStation narrative director has started to petition for the integrity of the Until Dawn creators, which they hope will see the film's credits updated so members of the original team may be finally honored. At the time of the writing, the petition has 167 signatures. Do they have the petition? Let's see what the petition looks like. Yeah, I think that's crazy that they're not crediting them. I mean, even if you don't use the work, you're using, you know, inspired by them. Just chilling. Got some good news. Got some news. Okay. Didn't say good news. I don't know if it's true. Yeah, I would love to hear it. Gotta go. Hey, Ron, thanks so much for coming hanging out and trashing Katy Perry with us, bro. Have a great day, man. Love you. All right. How much does the 443? Okay. So a couple more. I don't think it's enough that it's going to be doing anything, but I think it's worth checking out. I mean, listen, I don't think it's like I don't know. It's not my favorite thing, but you know, I don't like it until dawn, I should say. But I get the idea of wanting to have these this signature, and I think it's definitely worth checking out. Oh shit, I forgot the thing goes crazy. Doing good. Oh yeah, you said Infamous 1 might be getting remastered. Oh really? Wow, people really like Infamous 1 too. I played a bunch of Infamous 1 and I struggled with it, but a remaster would be pretty cool. I'd love to see it. Yeah, that'd be awesome, Landon. We'll keep an eye out for it. By the way, Arch-Tempered Ray Dow about to drop. Yeah, I know, man. I know. Get the fuck out of here. Real quick, just because the bot did say, did kind of point it out. Yes, there are, if you want to use text to speech, there are a couple ways to do so. On Twitch, you can use the tip box that's down below in the about section. On YouTube, it's just in the description. All you got to do is you gotta tip $1 and include a message. You can also tip bits on Twitch, at least 100 bits, which is $1 as well. Or the extension that's down below in the about section, you can use that. Or if all that sounds, you're like, man, I don't want to spend no money, there are a couple of free ones and the channel points. You just have to have channel points on Twitch to do so. And then yeah, there is a link too if you want to use voices sounds that are different from the regular voice. I love Infamous games along with Uncharted. Infamous was my favorite PS3 games. That's awesome, man. I struggled with the first one. It kind of got a little bit repetitive for me, which is not a bad thing. It was at the time I was looking for something, I think, not like that. And I think I played it at the wrong time for me. But if they do a remake, I would love to check it out. And then I remember
good night, guys. Have a great evening, a great stream, and I hope to catch you soon. Exactly like that, Lamberto. Thank you so much. Have a great night, buddy. Thank you so much for coming by. And I hope to see you soon, bud. Have a good one. Yeah, and then I remember they did the newer Infamous game. I forget what it was specifically. Infamous something. I forget what that was. That game looked really good, and I never got to check it out. Overlord games would get remastered. Yeah, that'd be great. I love a good remaster when it's time, you know? If Oblivion 4 is getting a remastered, we could get a lot more. Second Son, that's right. Yeah. Very, very cool. All right, let me get into this next article. This is one title was dropping, and you couldn't find the article for it, but I finally found one title. I don't know if I had said anything to you about it. This is by Vicky Blake. Nintendo Switch 2 experience breaks into applause as The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild speedrunner beats the final boss in less than 10 minutes. So most people who had time to check out the Switch 2 got 15 minutes. This guy beat Breath of the Wild in 10 minutes. Fucking hilarious. Oh, I love this so much. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild speedrunner beat the Nintendo Switch 2 version of the critically acclaimed RPG at the Nintendo Switch 2 experience in Japan, which capped playtime at just 10 minutes. Oh, this one was just at 10 minutes. As spotted by VGC, Japanese content creator Ikabozi used an existing save file without knowing what equipment Link had at hand. After deciding to defeat the final boss while tied up completely naked and with all equipment removed, the content creator fired up a save that took him to the final boss fight
with Gen, and 7 minutes later, Gen had been defeated, and onlookers broke out into spontaneous applause. Of course they would. Jesus Christ. It was particularly impressive feat, given that he was using an unfamiliar controller and couldn't even hear the game due to the noise of the convention hall. I was surprised by how many people had gathered, he said. Staff were even filming on their smartphones. This was the first time anyone had completed the Breath of the Wild demo, and staff congratulated me. I believe it. Yeah, that is so cool. So cool. He's like, well, I just saved myself $10 to $20 on buying the upgrade. Just beat it. So cool. Yeah, thanks for finding the just the tweets. I think it was either tweets or Blue Sky messages title did. So I appreciate you finding those for us, man. And then this was just kind of the final cap on all that stuff too, the actual article. So super cool. I'm so glad to see it. I love that was such a thing. Oh, so funny. All right, let's talk a little more Switch 2 before we get out of here, or before we move on to some other fun things. Nintendo pre-order invites go out in May, so don't worry if you missed out on retailers. This is by Nicole Carpenter. I did want to kind of highlight this, as I don't know if anybody here or anybody who will see this later on hasn't seen this. I'm sure you have if you were trying to get a Switch 2, but I believe if you're trying to get one through Nintendo, they're going to be sending out invites later in May. Which I think could be, for some people like, oh no. Retailers opened pre-orders for Nintendo Switch 2 consoles on this last Thursday, and it was chaotic. No one was surprised, because console releases are always like this. People flood websites like Best Buy, Walmart, Target, and GameStop, and are met with broken pages and slow loading times. Many people did secure pre-orders for the consoles, but a lot of folks likely did not. Those who missed out will want to keep out as retailers randomly load into more console stock. But also there's another way. Nintendo still hasn't notified the people who can pre-order consoles through the My Nintendo store. Nintendo has been accepting signups for people interested in getting those Nintendo Switch 2 on its website, but there are a bunch of requirements. A method designed to prevent resellers from buying up stock. If you signed up there and haven't gotten a message, don't worry, no one has. The first invitation for people to pre-order will go out on May 8th, according to Nintendo's website. So if you did kind of sign up or are planning to or whatever, those aren't going out until May 8th. So you have a little bit of time. I think you can still do it. Or if you did, then you won't be notified for a little bit. Nintendo will continue to roll out invitations after that. If you do not receive an invitation at this time, you will remain in the invitation queue, Nintendo wrote. Additional invitations will be sent out periodically via emails until all eligible registrants receive an opportunity to purchase. However, Nintendo cannot guarantee a timeline for when invitations will be sent due to high volume of registration and fluctuation in supply. Nintendo intends to keep the invite system up for the consoles even after launch until purchases are open for everybody. Nintendo also said in its FAQ that it can't guarantee release day delivery either. Shipping dates will be confirmed once an order has been placed. Yeah, that makes sense though. I kind of figured that would be the case, that guaranteeing delivery, release day delivery is going to be tough for them. I think just having enough of anything is going to be tough for them, but very cool that they're kind of keeping that open. I think this is a very small victory for them at this point, because man, have they struggled with this launch right now. Are going to go nuts. Have you seen we talked about it a little bit last week. eBay has had people trying to combat scalpers and bots by listing Nintendo Switch 2s up that clearly state that they are photos, but you have to like go in and read about it. So they're really trying to combat scalpers and stuff with it. People, just normal people. There's a lot of stuff. It's gonna be tough for a while. It's gonna be like how I felt like PlayStation 5 was for a while.
where you just can't, you're not going to be able to buy Switch 2s for a long time, like just normally. But eventually, you know, stock will, that demand, that supply and demand will start to shift back into, you know, the demand will go down and the supply will go up. Eventually it'll happen. I just don't know when. It probably could be like a year is my guess before we could start to see that start to equal out a little bit. I'm obviously not like a expert in the field. I'm just kind of, my guess is that it'll be a while, and a year sounds kind of about right to me, at least. Yeah, that could be sad though. But yeah, I think people are gonna try and get around the scalper thing. We'll see. We will see. All right, let's jump into the next one, which is did I close the wrong thing? Or am I just clicking the wrong thing? I think I just clicked it. Okay. Let's look at some set photos of Liam Hemsworth as Geralt in The Witcher Season 5. Says by Lex Briscuso. I just brought this one up because, damn, there he is. There he is as Geralt. Can I get a real zoom in on this Geralt face here? There he is. There he is. Geralt himself. Man, I feel for Liam. I don't know shit about Liam, but my dude, I feel a little bit bad for him as he is taking over, I think, a little bit of an impossible task here. Gonna hop off. Take care. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out for a few minutes, Landon. Yeah, have a great night, man. Hopefully we hear some infamous news soon. He has big shoes to fill. Huge shoes too. You're not wrong about that. I don't envy him. He's gonna be in a hard place. Even if they do, even if the show I think is great, I think he's just always gonna have that burden of, well, it could be Henry Cavill though. I just feel like he's already set up for failure no matter what. I think people will judge even before they got into, even before he's got, I mean, obviously they've already started to judge him before he even got into the role. So I 100% feel like he's already, yeah. It doesn't feel serious. Yeah. Yeah. There's something about Henry Cavill. I mean, I feel like he just not only took like the material very seriously, but like I feel like he just was like you know, he was into the lore and the show, like the background, so he was like giving a lot of the respect. I don't know that I don't want to be like, oh, he's not doing that stuff, because he might be, but it's just like I said, I think he's just gonna, this is gonna be tough for him no matter what, even if he does a bang up job, you know. But yeah, vibes are a big part of what people are getting right now, and you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I saw this and I was like, okay, we'll look at it, we'll take a look. He, you know, he obviously looks different, but you know, I think I'm gonna give him a fair shake. I'd like to see what they do with the show, but I know there will probably be a lot of people who do not. And that just is what it is. All right. Let's talk about Sinners. I'm going to go see this tomorrow. Vash messaged me a little ahead of stream today and was like, hey man, I'm not going to be in stream today. I'm going to see Sinners. And I was like, bro, that's fine. I'm totally missing your stream tomorrow. I'm going to see Sinners as well, bro. So no big deal. But I've been really excited, really pumped to see this, and now very excited that it has been doing so well. It's the Ryan Coogler movie, same guy who did Black Panther, Creed, a couple other films, of course. But I love his films so far, everything I've seen from him, and I'm glad this has been doing really well. But so let's talk about this. Sinners officially one of the highest grossing vampire movies of all time domestically, and it may end up catching Twilight, which is crazy. This is by Lex Briscuto.
Briscuso. As well. If you've ever thought Ryan Coogler's Sinners wasn't going to be a cultural phenomenon, it's safe to say you've been proven wrong. The stylish and scary vampire flick has taken the film-loving world by storm since its debut in theaters just 2 weeks ago. It is now officially one of the highest-grossing vampire movies of all time in North America. At the time of the article's publication, Sinners sits at $122 million for its domestic box office gross, overtaking Van Helsing to become the ninth highest vampire film of all time in North America, according to Box Office Mojo. According to this ranking, Sinners will soon pass the first Hotel Transylvania movie with $148 million domestic lifetime gross, and could catch the first Twilight movie's $193 million. It doesn't seem like it's that far off. Yeah, 193 is crazy. It's a different situation entirely when it comes to global box office. Of course, currently Sinners sits at a worldwide total of 161.626 million after 2 weeks in theaters. 2012's Hotel Transylvania ended up with 358 million at the global box office, and 2008's Twilight secured 408 million globally. Here's where an argument for the extension of the theatrical window comes back into play. But if Sinners sticks around for a bit in theaters, as it should, considering venues around the country are packed to the brim even during the middle of the day on a weekday, speaking from personal experience, it absolutely has the potential to pull past the 300 million global before bowing out triumphantly and heading to streaming and hopefully physical media. Yeah, I just think it's cool, something worth kind of celebrating, especially because it's from a director I really enjoy, and I'm super excited to check this out. I've been trying to avoid as much spoilers for anything, but it has been a little bit crazy recently. Social media has been feeding me a lot of stuff about this movie, and I don't know why, but yeah, just pretty cool, very interesting stuff. Let's hit up our next one here, which is a trailer for a movie called Weapons. There was a little teaser last week that I watched, and I was interested, but I didn't want to show it off because it just didn't show anything. Like, there was no reason to look at it. And then I believe today? Yeah, a couple hours ago, this full trailer dropped, and I think this was worth checking out. I'm super interested in it now. But yeah, I figured I'd show you guys this trailer for this movie called Weapons.
This is a true story that happened in my town. So this one Wednesday is like a normal day for the whole school. But today was different. Every other class had all their kids. But Mrs. Gandy's room was totally empty. And you know why? Because the night before, at 2:17 in the morning, every kid woke up, got out of bed, walked downstairs, and into the dark. And they never came back.
I don't understand at all. Why just her classroom? Why only hers?
Where are our children?
We have a lot of emotional parents here. I think it's best if you keep some distance from this place.
Matthew, where are you? Where did you go?
This is where the story really starts.
Oh my goodness. It looks insane. So, title, do you know Barbarian? Because I did not. But I saw that people were like, oh, the next movie from the director of Barbarian, or, you know, creator of Barbarian. I was like, oh, I don't know it. They did not want to take the exam, right? But yeah, it looks super creepy. I'm really interested. Did you not like or dislike Barbarian? Because now this might kind of sway my opinion a little bit. I just thought this looks pretty interesting. I don't know Julia Garner that well, but I do know like of her. I know that she's a really good actress. Josh Brolin, very interesting. So I'm very interested. I liked it. Good. Okay, cool. That makes me feel like a little bit better then. Yeah, I'm very interested. I thought this was a good trailer. Very interesting. Kind of setting up some like mystery here. But I'm sure a lot of that is gonna be not necessarily resolved, but like I think they're gonna definitely they're gonna figure this out. It's gonna be interesting to see. I think they'll figure the mystery stuff will be solved pretty quickly, and then there's going to be a lot of other things, I think. But yeah, I thought this looks great. I'm very, very excited. So August 8th, this is going to be coming out. We'll definitely keep our eyes peeled for it. A 92 on Rotten Tomatoes. That's crazy. Damn. Okay. Definitely worth keeping an eye out on weapons then. Again, I was so shocked when I saw the other trailer. I was like, man, I wish this was something more, because it was mostly just the kids running with their arms out in the T-pose kind of thing, running across like the streets at night and stuff. And I was like, but they didn't show anything else. That was basically it. And I was like, I don't really know what this is. So I'm glad we're getting a little more information now. And let's get into our last thing, which is some layoffs. I originally only saw some stuff about Respawn getting some layoffs, and then Title saw that EA is actually doing a much bigger layoffs, and we found the article for that then. This is by Rebecca Valentine. EA cuts around 300 roles, including roughly 100 at Respawn. That's crazy, because Respawn just announced that they're doing that Star Wars game, that newer Star Wars game. Yeah, more layoffs. EA nonetheless, which, surprise, surprise, EA is, man, EA just seems like a bad place. But Respawn is such a good I don't know, it's so weird. In addition to roughly 100 job cuts, IGN reported earlier today at Respawn Entertainment, EA has made wider cuts across its organization today, impacting around 300 individuals. Total includes those already reported at Respawn, so the 300 includes that as well. IGN understands that these wider cuts largely impact EA's experience. Team. EA Experiences, I don't even know what that is. Which includes groups such as EA Fan Care Team and various others working on customer support and marketing, though other EA departments saw reductions as well. As with other cuts at EA, those impacted will be given the opportunity to apply for other roles internally prior to being let go. Okay. To be honest, that's kind of a thing I haven't seen yet, and maybe they have said something and I missed some of that in some of the prior ones, but that's kind of interesting as a idea of, you know, you're getting an opportunity to just not get let go. It's something. There will at least be a handful of people who profit from that part, which is kind of I guess that's kind of an okay kind of way of dealing with some of it. I mean, it doesn't replace like severance and other, you know, job support and stuff, but it's at least something. As part of our continued focus on long-term strategic priorities, we've made select changes within our organization that more effectively align teams and allocate resources in service of driving future growth. An EA spokesperson said in an official statement. We are treating our people with care and respect throughout this process.
That was a lie. Working to minimize impact by helping affected employees explore new opportunities within the company, which again, I do applaud when possible, and providing support during the transition, which is good. They didn't say anything about severance, but I mean, listen, as long as they're giving the severance, I don't need them to mark, state that they're doing so. The roughly 100 jobs impacted at Respawn include individuals in development, publishing, and QA workers on Apex Legends, as well as smaller groups of individuals working on the Jedi team, and 2 canceled incubation projects. One of which we reported back in March, and the other of which was, per Bloomberg's reporting, a new Titanfall game. A new Titanfall game, damn. That was one of the ones that got canceled, huh? These cuts follow a number of other layoffs over the last few years at EA, including the elimination of 50 jobs at BioWare in 2023 and an unknown number more at Codemasters. And in 2024, a larger restructuring that resulted in 670 workers laid off company-wide, including around 24 workers at Respawn. And earlier this year, EA restructured BioWare, moving developers to other projects and laying off others. Damn. Yeah, EA is, I mean, it's a very big company, but like, man, that's a lot of people who've gotten laid off over the last little while. So they're looking at like what, let's say 300 right now, 670 that was in 2024, and 50 that were at BioWare in 2023. They didn't disclose any of the ones at Codemaster, and then earlier this year EA restructured, which they had some layoffs, and it doesn't say that number. So we'll just take the ones that we know of at this point, which is 1,020 workers that have been laid off or will be laid off. That is so many. 1,020 people. That is more employees than most companies have, I think. Well, that's a kind of a very broad statement, and also one with zero facts, statistic that I made up. But I feel very passionately that a lot of companies don't have, like, I mean, there's huge companies that will offset the statistic, of course, but like, there's a lot of like just basic ass companies that don't have 1,000 employees. That is so many employees, and that's the amount that they've laid off, not the amount that they have, just the ones that they've laid off. Yeah, so I will say I'm glad that I will kind of, like I said, I'll kind of applaud the very small concession that they've made of like allowing people to apply for other jobs internally. It's something. I don't know how many of those like other jobs are open, or people will get those jobs or whatever. We don't know that, but it's something. But outside of that, I will say the same thing we always say. Hopefully these people find jobs quickly. Hopefully they're able to find some good stuff to work on. Yeah, it's just sad. It's always sad. Fucking layoffs. Hopefully we'll get to a point where the layoffs become, I mean, they've slowed down considerably. I will say that is kind of the shining light out of all of this, is layoffs are happening less and less, which is great, but they're still happening. And I think that's going to be, that's par for the course of, I think, of any business. There's going to be some kind of layoffs, ebb and flow, where you're hiring and letting people go. I completely understand that. The problem is the video game industry got hit with so many layoffs for so much, all at one time, over a couple of months, that it's kind of a bad look all of a sudden. So not all of a sudden, but kind of just anytime it happens since. So hate to end it on a bad note, but I mean, that was the most recent thing that happened that I had seen. So it's unfortunate. All right, that is gonna go ahead and wrap up our news today. I appreciate everybody coming out and checking out the news. We're gonna play a little System Shock here in just a little bit, but again, that'll wrap up our news, and I will see you guys on the other side.
Thank you, Cody.
Oh, thank you. Hey, look at that. That's cool. I do need to, I'm going to try and put the new one in here and see what it looks like when I do it, when I change it. I know I keep on touching this thing, but I can't help myself, you know? I just can't help myself. Yeah, thanks for coming and checking that out. I did, like I said, I did update this a little bit, so it should look a little different when it does start to pop back up again. Yeah, the goal today is to get in a little bit of System Shock. I don't know how much we'll get in, but we'll definitely get a little bit in. Man, I was kind of wondering too. I don't know. I kind of was wondering if it was gonna be, well, maybe Thursday. What we'll try and do. I was trying to think about, because the Ray Dow, the Arch Tempered Ray Dow, was gonna be dropping today, but maybe what we'll do is on Thursday, maybe we'll do a little Ray Dow hunt instead. And we can always do a little System Shock after that, but try and knock out a little System Shock today and then do maybe a little Monster Hunter over on Thursday. That might be kind of cool. That way, if Ash does want to join, he can join. That sounds like a good idea. That seems like a good idea. I am probably gonna grab a quick 5-minute break here. That seems good for me. I don't know about you guys. I hope it sounds good for y'all. But yeah, that's kind of my thought right now. And maybe we'll grab a quick 5 here, and then we could. I'd be down to join. Where are you going on Thursday? Are you doing more work stuff? Yeah, I was gonna say it would probably be like 9 o'clock by the time we're starting or whatever, you know. If I'm slow, that'll be where it'll be. It'll be like that 9 o'clock time. Yeah, work thing. Ugh, work things. Ugh, hate work things, man. Also, look at this though. I do like this part of the chat. It's got your little logo up there too, man. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd love to see it. Looks good. Yeah, it looks pretty good, right? I like it. I like it. Just trying to get it set now. I gotta get a new font for it though. That font looks a little plain, but for the time being, it does what it needs to do. All right. Yeah, let's take a quick 5. That way I can get up and hit the bathroom and such. But yeah, we'll do a little System Shock. No chest today. Thank God. I can't fucking deal with another chest stream. Ugh. But yeah, we'll do a quick 5, and then we'll try and jump into a little bit of System Shock. We're gonna be making doing something big, I believe, today, which is gonna be a lot of fun. And then yeah. I don't know what else we're doing today. I don't know. But yeah, oh, real quick too, I should mention as well, I'm not trying to, I keep on wanting to be like, that's not a big deal, but it is kind of a big deal. I do want to kind of, Thursday is my birthday. I'm going to stream that day. So if you guys want to come and hang out, that is all I ask. And I want people to just come and hang out and be cool, you know? That's all I want, guys. So yeah, if anybody does want to come and hang out, I'd love for people to come and just be absolute awesome people. Birthday week twins, right? Plenty. When was your birthday? Was your actual birthday yesterday? Are you avoiding letting us know? Is it today? Oh, look at you. Didn't even say anything. We shall not have it. We shan't. It is Plenty's birthday today. Happy birthday, Plenty. Thank you so much for being around, supporting, you know, obviously myself, Bash, anything that we're doing, being such a fantastic person, inviting us to do fun things with you, and just being an overall great person. Let me get a little celebratory confetti for Plenty here. Happy birthday, Plenty. Again, thank you so much for just being an awesome person. I know that sounds crazy, but it is hard for some people right now. It is really difficult for people to be just an awesome person, and you are an awesome person. Yeah, I saw you were doing you were gonna do a stream. I thought it was yesterday, maybe it was today. And I saw you were doing it for your birthday, and I was like, oh yeah, Plenty's birthday is like in the next day or so. And I couldn't remember exactly when it was, so I apologize. It's not in the Discord. Does the Discord bot not know your birthday? Do you mind if I put it in there? Schoolwork. Yeah, that's true. I forgot you. That's what you said. Schoolwork. Okay. Here's the thing. I don't know the. Oh, I don't have to. Okay, cool. I was gonna say the thing does not have to put a year. I was like, I'm not gonna put a good. I don't feel comfortable putting it, but it doesn't ask for a year, so that's cool. It's cool. Birthday stream Friday though. Yeah, that's right. Make sure you guys are checking Plenty out on Friday. I'm gonna do another one of these, so that way anybody who's here or over in YouTube, Plenty does stream over on Twitch. Make sure you guys come over, check out what she's doing. Make sure that you go check it. It's so much fun. I was so glad we streamed on Saturday together, and I was glad because Plenty is really good at keeping a lot of things going, so that I didn't have to. Because I sometimes I'm like, oh man, I don't know. Okay, let me do this. Date is good at just always having good conversation and keeping things moving. Let me see if I get this right. Next birthday is today. There you go. The playing styles are on brand. Right. I know. I told Emily about that too. And I was like, no. I was telling Vash about it because he missed it. I was like, it was so funny how Cyclo was like, he's like, no, that was, you guys are super on brand. I was like, yep. Plenty is just exploring and living in the world, and I'm over here just brute forcing like as fast as I can try to get through something, like just trying to do like, hey, let's get these upgrades. Let's I was like, this is perfect. We were like doing the exact thing, the exact perfect stream of that game too. Yeah, just you were exploring, showing everybody the beauty of that game and having and I'm like, I'll just build everything and get us the upgrades. Together, we really did not accomplish much. Yeah, that was awesome though. It's a fun game, such a fun game. It's I also felt like it was one of those things. I was like, I felt bad afterwards too. I was like there's no way like we were gonna have enough time to go through and have it to do everything or explain everything correctly. So I tell someone about something, but someone, but I don't know what, who, what, but someone was yelling, but I don't know who, what, what happened, Casper? You all right, buddy? Words are not worded right now, man. That too. Yeah, that was fun. It was a lot of fun. I told Vetch, I'm like, it'll be fun to get together and do a bigger collab at some point. I'd like to do more collabs with people. It's a fun time, and I don't always feel like I'm super good at them just because I don't get to do them that often. So I'd like to do more of them at some point. I need to find cool people to hang out with. More cool people, I should say. I don't want to be that. Like, I don't know cool people. I need to find cool people who want to hang out with me. Who wouldn't mind hanging out with me for a few hours. What? But who was? Oh God, not this, Casper. How you doing, Casper? Welcome on in, buddy. You're here just in time for me to take a quick break. We were just again saying happy birthday to Plenty. Make sure you guys wish her well. Make sure you guys are over there Friday though. Check out Plenty on Friday. I'm gonna try and make sure that I'm lurking that day. Just because I'm gonna be at the movies that day, but I think my movie is, I don't remember what time my movie is. I think it's a little earlier that day. So maybe when I get back, if you're still on, I'll come see what's happening. Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break. It's gonna be a quick 5. When we get back, we'll start some System Shock and everything. Appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out. If you need to get up, stretch, hit the bathroom, get something to eat, something to drink, whatever you gotta do, just meet me back here in 5. Got it. All about perspective. Yeah, did you see that sick move where just rewound to hit that lever perfectly? You know what we can do? Nice. Look at that guy. He running around like a fool. Bro, ain't no way to get away from it. Oh my God. Okay, that was not intentional. I didn't know he was coming out the doors at the same time. Calvin, bro, you gotta stop, man. It's your fault. It's not mine. Oh my God, Calvin, bro. I wish I could say I felt that. Oh my God. Oh my God, what is that? What the fuck is that? Send me up. Put me back up, coach. I don't want to go in. Yo, what? Wait, what happened? White shorts. Hi, I'm question mark. Oh yeah, I said that I had a beard. We didn't name the turtle. That's cool.
That one was close.
I woke up in beast mode.
Oh my gosh. Sugar bucket creepy treat, card treat. Nice. Nice. Yeah, did not expect that one to go well. Stop rolling. Calvin, they're all rolling towards the water. Can you get those, bro? Calvin! Okay, that was not intentional. I didn't know he was coming out the doors at the same time. Oh, Calvin, bro, you gotta stop, man. It's your fault. It's not mine. Oh my God, Calvin, bro. I wish I could say I felt that.
Man. I cannot fucking shoot.
Got a down slash inspired
Yeah,
by
I
Cody.
saw that.
Oh, look, there's a little space here. Maybe it's this way. Oh, hey, look, I found him. Never mind, guys. Your boy is better than the average bear. That's weird. Why you guys all like that? Freaks me out a little bit.
Hey, the course is closed. Well, it is, so you should get going.
Probably.
I'm getting out of here. Don't break anything.
That was awesome. Oh, that was cool. What a weird fucking game. Oh, look at these giraffes. Ellie, come take a look at these giraffes. Ellie, look at these giraffes.
What are you doing?
It's all right. Come here.
Come here. Come take a look at these giraffes.
Get him in the ass! Right in the ass. Excuse me? Well, that was a weird one to come back from. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully everybody had a good break. I know I did. Oh, we are going to get into some System Shock here in just a few. Should make sure that I update my game here, because I super suck at updating that. I should do it now so that way I don't forget about it later. All right, let me get my phone out of my pocket. I don't know what it is when I'm like at my desk or sitting down or anything. I don't like having things in my pocket. I feel like I'm so weird about it, that kind of stuff. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get into a little System Shock. Let's not put this off any longer. We got stuff to do in about an hour to do it. Man, my progress in this game has been a little slower here and there, but I feel like we're in a good spot today to make some meaningful change, meaningful progress, I should say. Oh yeah, I need to change my game capture back over to System Shock. There we go.
All right. I don't even remember exactly where we left off last time. But I remember, oh yeah, we're here. I need to be back here. Yeah, I remember we, I believe we did all the groves. Like we unlocked all the groves. We defeated Diego. We went down to maintenance, did some things with maintenance. And I think we're just jettisoning the groves at this point. I believe that's what we're doing, but let's see, because I don't actually remember until I load back in and see where the hell we are. I still don't know. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get into it here. Let's see. I don't, where are we actually at? Oops. We are an executive. Okay, so we are doing the jettisoning. I think we're just going to each grove at this point. I think we did the master unlock. Man, I don't 100% remember. I know we did Big Boss, right? And then, wait, why is this all question marks? Oh yeah, because we did the thing there. Oh, I do need to go get the railgun again though. I don't have space for the railgun, but I do need to go get it. I have a little space. Maybe we go grab railgun real quick. Probably because it's gonna probably be handy here. Yeah, let's do that real quick, and then we'll check out the groves, because I think we're just why is that word so difficult? Jettisoning? Jedediah? Jettisoning? I feel like I'm not saying it right though. I need to go here. Just a little worried like there's gonna be somebody over here or something. Now we're going this way. I do remember this area pretty well. Going straight through to right here. Can't find room. Okay, let's see if we can make some room for this real quick. Let's rotate that, do this, do that. Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to be able to make space if we did it a certain way. There we go. Got all of the guns I would really like. Make sure we save now that we've picked that up. And then let's see where we want to go next. We can also remove railgun off of here since we got it. We can also remove teleporter from here since we got that. And remove pulse rifle. Cool. I don't think these ever open up anything, but we could head to beta first. That might be the easiest to do since it's right here. Man, beta also sucked when we went through there because it was all just absolutely covered in all that like poison. Radiation, I think is maybe what it was. Yeah, I'm surprised those still don't work, but whatevs. Oh.
If I have to release my infected children to stop you, so be it.
See, this is what I was expecting. I was expecting she's gonna do something. Oh my god. Hey, good shot. Good throw, my friend. You guys don't have shit, huh? Okay, can I do have a little bit of healing here. We can do that. I had a proximity mine. I should have dropped that when I was here. When I was backing out, but it's whatever. I think I can, yeah, I think I can just go here. And yeah, I should just be able to open this up. Oh, fucking send it, bro.
Grove jettisoned.
Hey, can we see it? Does it not just happen? Oh, there it goes. Bye-bye. Yeah, I am sure Shodan is gonna fuck us up, though. She is not gonna like this. Funny to say she, though. Humanizing AI a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. Incoming email. Yeah. All right.
A few seconds ago, we caught a surge of activity on the station. Our best guess is that Shodan is preparing to download himself to Earth's ComNet.
Okay.
This cannot happen. We need to take out the 4 antennae relays on the engineering level.
Okay.
To do this, there should be some plastic explosion in the storage level that can get the job done. Maybe one per antenna should.
Insect. You are by far the most irritating creature on this station. Don't bother with the antennae.
That won't stop me.
It's hopeless, and we both know it.
Do we both know that? Interesting. Okay. I grabbed a lot of those plastique bombs early on without knowing it, which is kind of crazy. So I have them already kind of secured. So that was beta. We need to go to alpha and delta. We can go. Yeah, we'll go. So I have those already stored away somewhere. I don't remember exactly where I stored them. I think they're just in the cargo hold or whatever that one thing is called. I can't ever remember. There's Delta. Are they all jettisoned? Wait, what happened? Or am I good with just doing the one? What? What? I thought that I needed to jettison all of them? Maybe I can, let's go over to Alpha and see. Where the fuck is Alpha at? Down and over a little bit. Okay.
Slow down a little here. Yeah, I 100% thought that I was supposed to be jettisoning these, all of these. Kind of shocked that that might not be the case. And I literally need to only jettison one? And that was enough to essentially do it all? Or am I coming back maybe at some point? I don't know. Interesting. Very interesting. So she was saying engineering. I need to go. Hey, Cody. Holy shit. Yeah.
Over here, man.
What's happening?
Somebody would like you to go ahead and stand up for about 5 minutes, bud.
Smokes, that's straight up in my ear holes.
Yeah. Go ahead and start the timer whenever you're ready.
We'll see.
Love you.
I'm over here trying to jettison some shit. What are you doing? Yeah, I'll get you a stand. I'll get you a stand here in a minute. Let me just... Oh, this is going to be tough. This is mouse and keyboard too. This is gonna be a pain in the britches. Pain in the old britchers. I need to, where am I going? I think I need to go back to Diego's place here. It's back to beta. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Oops, I meant Sun Pink. If you want to do the pink, I can you can do both. Listen, who cares? Fuck it. Fuck it. Yeah, what was over here that I never got to see? Is there like a door or something over here? Interesting. I thought this was gonna be something. All right, we'll do a stand though. Why not? That's not the way I wanted to go. Pink lights. It was the way I wanted to go. I lied. Lied. All over the place about it. I don't even know if there's a better way to get there now. There probably is. There 100% is, but I forget about it. So it's too late. I'm already here. All right, let's gotta do the timer for standing. So I apologize. I'm gonna just be, well, you know what I can do? I can still do our stand over here like this. It's at least that you can see it. Get my chair out the way here. Oh yeah, see, this is great. This is great posture over here. All right. We're gonna stand for about 5 minutes here, so. I never really thought about how standing would be affected by a game that is not on controller, but it is a little bit affected. I would say very minimally so, which is okay. And we get a little pink lights during it as well, so you know, it's kind of a twofer. Look and feel young. Yeah, listen, looking young is what it is, you know, but feeling young is such a big thing too. Just getting that staying, you know, in shape, taking good care of yourself. That's a big part of everything. I know so many people who are over 70 or over 60 who take good care of themselves
And you know, that's a big part of it. They take good care of themselves. Oh, I'm pretty lucky. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I was gonna say, yeah, like I said, people who take good care of themselves, like that does huge things for you down the line. So, all right, unlike this, that's absolutely destroying my back. Nah, I'm being a little bit over the top. I know, doesn't sound like me. Did I go through that door? Yeah, I did. All right, this guy's got a motherfucking elevator, and I think it's where I need to go. Not 100% though. Engineering? Can I go to engineering? Yeah, I love this.
Nothing.
Oh my God, there's somebody here. Dear Lord. Yeah, you can't be hitting me like this.
Insect. You may believe your efforts have hindered me. However, my magnificent psyche will soon shed this doomed station as I upload myself into Earth's computer network.
Earth's computer network.
We shall never speak again.
Damn. I'm betting we speak again though. I'm just gonna guess that I bet we speak again. Because I think she kind of loves me. You know? I think she's just playing hard to get. Oh, that didn't hit like I hoped it did. Oh, hey. Oh! Somebody had a fucking bomb there, huh? Somebody had a fucking bomb, all right? Somebody was a fucking dick. And that shit was rude. That shit was real rude. All right. Let me get into a squatted position. I think squatting is still standing technically. Here's the cargo lift, actually. Yeah, here's the plastiques. Oh shit, I have so many plastiques. We are good for days. Where in the hell am I? Oh, my lights didn't go with it, but that's okay. Woo. Thank God we're done with that. Oh, what a pain in the arse. Almost literally. That alarm works. That alarm kind of works. It's supposed to do some red lights as well, but it didn't. Lights are so I should use that as alarm, right? Yeah, I was gonna say I was trying to see if there was a better way to get there, but there's not. It's the one thing that like is always kind of a little bit more finicky than I wish is the lights and stuff. The lights could be just slightly better.
ground proximity alerts that they use in aircrafts. Wow, that would be, I was gonna say, that'd be a good set. I always need a good set of alarms. That one's a good one. The ones that you have are good ones. I feel like there's a lot of those where you're like, yep, just find something that's super loud, super intrusive. Those are my favorites. I think I saved when I was at that last area. I should have just reloaded that save so that way we didn't have to do this walk again, but that's my bad. Already halfway there. Yeah, it's crazy too, because for me, like, a lot of my alarms are like set on like my alarm clock, or they're off of my phone, and eventually my brain just gets used to them, like no matter what they are. So I do have to change them kind of frequently, just in the idea of like getting something new, because my brain will get used to what they sound like and then stop waking up to them, at least not waking up to them as effectively. I do need to do that probably sooner than later, which is crazy. Crazy that our brains work like that, though. All right, we are just about back to where we were. And this time with more not dying. Maybe. Hey, that was him. Arnold Hessman.
Welcome to Citadel Station, Mr. Wu. Yeah, I apologize for not greeting you in person. You wouldn't believe how busy engineering has been lately. You'll be executing your new duties as the communications officer from the 4 antenna control stations on the engineering level. You'll find one at each of the cardinal points of the level. Good luck.
Scanning.
Beautiful. Okay, my bad. Terrain, pull up. Oh my god, that one would be a nightmare to wake up to. That's crazy. That's hilarious though. Yeah, I imagine those ones are good ones. I just go through like ones that are on my phone and just I just randomly select new ones because I'm like,
letting go is best.
who the fuck said that? Yeah, because like I said, as long as it's something new and kind of different, my brain will be all right. But that first little while after a little while, you know, it gets used to it, and then you move on to something else. Where are you at? Where the fuck you? Oh, you were up there. I see the recycle station here, which is crazy. Oh, hey. Damn, she's taking a lot. Dead? Dead. Wouldn't recommend for everyday rice. Yeah, I agree with that. Cool. We can get another scrap or another credit here. Just whatever. It's not much, but I'll take it. Delta antenna. Okay, interesting. Yeah, we're gonna have to do all 4 antennas at some point, huh? I think that's what they're kind of hinting at us at for. Just okay. Oh, hey. Let me see if I can. Ooh, nice. It brings me up to the laser bridges here. It's kind of nice because that dude was over here. Oh, exploded his legs off? Damn, I didn't think I hit him that hard. My bad, bro. Oh, yeah, no reason I would want that off. At least not right now. Okay, let's take a listen. Bianca.
I am the resistance now.
Oh, hey.
That piece of shit. He sold us out on the exact level.
That was a good shot by me.
I'm in a hallway up in engineering trying to settle my nerves. Okay. I go up through security to the bridge. I get into the computer room and I install the isolinear chipset. That gives me a shot at showing. And somehow, I delete that bitch out of existence.
Delete that bitch out of existence. That's what I want to do. Delete that bitch out of existence. Yeah. I'm good with that. I like that idea. Core. Well. Trying to make a note here for myself for that door there. Should help us out a little later, maybe not. Who really knows? Hard to tell. Okay, let's go back down. Delta antenna. Couple of doors there we'll go to here in a minute. Just kind of giving this a quick look around before we jump into anything. There's a door here. God damn, where did you come from? Not enough room to take all the items. That's okay. That is okay. Actually, I do want to vaporize this, and then I can take it as well. Man, they are... We're getting close, though. We only got security, bridge, and system engineering. That's this area here. Not much more. Not really. Oh, that's a big dude with lasers. Oh, he can hit me from there, huh?
I thought I was good. If I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think he could hit me there. That's just me. That's just what I thought. Obviously, I was wrong. Well, damn. Back to the back. At least I know kind of where I'm going pretty quickly now. It sucks though. I dislike. I dislike having to do this run back all the way, because you got to do this, but then you got to do the through the little pipe through the boss's room. Man, I don't like that room as much. Ugh. Right, because I can't just get there from here, right? No, it's through all those ways. At least there's not an easy way, I should say. Oh, all right. I see what's happening though. We're doing all right. I'm gonna try and replay that message maybe from that one lady. She seemed like she was kind of giving us the instructions on what we need to do to take Shodan down. Which seems like there's always like one or two like audio logs that essentially kind of point you in the right direction, which is pretty cool. It's just tough because you don't ever know which ones are which, and some of it's just story, you know, adding background, and some of it is very important. Sometimes it's hard to tell which is which. Do 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 do. I guess we probably should go back that way. Just be a little bit more careful, as so to speak. Bring your goofy ass down here, there he is. Oh, shit. Nice. That is the end for you, my friend. Also, is there... left alt? I thought there was gonna be like a way to change the fire rate.
Nah. Okay. I thought maybe I could. It felt like something I should have been able to do. Oh. Couple of you around, huh? Gamma quadrant. Another broken door, too. Mark it on the map. Oops. Just want to make sure we keep an eye on those. They might be important later. Beta quadrant. Nice. How do I get to that guy? 'Cause I want to loot his body. Since I killed the shit out of him, I'd like to get my rewards off of him. Oh, here we go. I feel like there should be some good rewards off of this weirdo. A couple of rounds of ammo. Interesting. Seems not worth. Oh. All right. Whatevs. So we just went through Delta. I mean, there's still more in Delta to do. So maybe we'll go back through Delta and just keep on exploring Delta Quadrant a little bit, you know? No need to go off the rails just yet. I will say it is interesting how much they lean into the Alpha, Beta, Delta quadrant type things. Okay, nice. Whew. Threw that EMP at him, which at least took him down for a second, gave me an opportunity there, which worked out nicely. Lots of cameras here. Lots of cameras in this area. Oh my God. Man, I can't see shit down there though. Man, it's crazy. All I got is these gas grenades. I wish I had something else. I guess I could use my pulse rifle wouldn't be bad. Oh shit, suck. Nice, got him. Damn, he got stuck afterwards, huh? Damn, why he sounding fucking cute and shit though? Like that don't make no sense. He shouldn't be sounding like that. You gotta be sounding fucking scary and shit. Yeah, this thing be ricocheting too much. Oh god damn. Somebody is over there. Lift is disabled. Well, book. Book. Let's do it. Get a little health patch here. See if we can kind of make it through. Oh, I see kind of where he's at. Okay, we need to get a little recharge here. Okay, that's him and him. Oh my god, I saw that. So those sparks scared the shit out of me, like there was somebody right here. Now, let's do a save. We're in a good position here. We got our ion blaster charged up. Took down a couple of boys. We're doing all right. And I hate that these electrical wires end up being a bigger issue than they should be. Every time I see them, I always think like, yeah, they're not gonna mess with you, but they fuck you up. Crazy. Okay, where does this lead back to? Is this the main area I started at? Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's that door. That just revolves back. That's cool. That's dope. That's what I wanted to see and or happen. You know? That's that kind of shit I like. Jesus Christ, scared the shit out of me right there. Okay. See what's down here real quick. So far, a whole lot of nothing. But maybe you use these areas as like hideaways. You know? Could be. It's cool. Yeah, like let me jump down here real quick and see what's happening down here. Oh yeah, look at this shit. This shit go on and on and on and on and on, man. Oh fuck. I think I got him. I think I got him. Man, why the fuck are they gonna send him out at me right at this second? These motherfuckers. That's crazy. And they're not even gonna put, okay, I was gonna say, and they're not even gonna put shit in his room. Well, I guess not even really. That shit I picked up was stuff I already had. And that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Oh. Ladder. I do need to make sure that I'm using my, well, at the moment I'm using this gun, so it's not probably a great idea to use my shield. Although maybe we will. Maybe we'll do this. Throw my shield on and do the assault rifle for a little bit here. Go back to assault rifle. Got these nice shield on. Should save me from really getting fucked up too much out here, which would be very nice. I did see I had a comment on one of my videos about not using the shield very often, which, yeah, I mean, it's true, I don't. It's just every time I kind of think about it, I'm always like, well, I would like to save it, but it's not even like that's how it works, you know? It's not really a save it kind of thing.
I still have the isolinear chipset, but Diego's minions are almost on me. All right, Diego, you want the chip? You want it? Come and get it! You backstabbing, toothless
Damn, Bianca's kind of a badass. Damn, Bianca, go on. Go on with your bad self. I just didn't think she was gonna be like that. I know Bianca like that, you know? I just don't know her like that. And I'm glad she is, though. Mm-hmm. Man, I'm getting all kinds of turned around though too at this point. Fuck. Okay, this is that room. It's okay. I'm gonna go down this way real quick. That's Delta antenna. We should check that out here in a second. I think this is where I just went. Yeah, down there. So we should be okay there. So maybe we see if we can get into Delta antenna. See where that puts us. We might do nothing. We might have no access to this shit, so would not surprise me. Cyberspace lock, yeah. Fucking could have guessed that shit. Make sure we're loaded up here for this shit.
Perimeter secure.
Gotcha. some boots down there. V3s? Oh, they're V3s. I don't have the V3s yet. Got that there too. Oh, I do have the key card for this room. We're gonna go down here real quick. Logic probe. Yes, give me the V3s. Oh, the jump system. I love that. Give me them V3s. And you get all jacked up over here too. Jacked up on lightning. Okay, where is this taking me? Sounds like it's taking me to a similar area, which is maybe below. Crazy. I think this is just below that other room I just went into. That's cool.
Reviewing tape interview thread. Filing complaint. Hiring replacement employees. Assessing managerial assets.
What? Where the fuck am I at now?
Reviewing background checks.
Ooh, I like all this shit here.
To trash. Hiring replacement employees.
Let me use that.
Background checks.
Get a little bit of health back here real quick.
Religious background checks. Hiring replacement employees. Reviewing taped interviews for threats to trash.
Okay. They must be right over there then.
Reviewing taped interviews
Over there.
for threats background checks.
Okay, that was bad by me. I'll say it. I get it. That was not a great little shootout by me, but you know what? They did die. Oh, damn. They did die. And there is a leg on the ground. So, I feel pretty good. You know when a leg is down, it's going well.
My children, the security level is to be laid out in this manner and no other. First, remove the lower elevator that provides access to the bridge and my domain.
Second, the balconies and force bridges shall all be removed, save for one.
To the central shaft, where all incoming life forms shall be monitored.
Okay. I see. But if we have the boots, we don't need to worry about that shit, right? Oops. You know, we could just float into anywhere. Like, we don't got to worry about the shit she's talking about. I think we're okay. Oh shit, this leads up here. Crazy. I think that Delta is kind of done for the most part. It's not much more. I don't know what that goes to. There is a couple broken doors, a ladder, whatever that door is, whatever this is. I don't remember what this is. So not a lot left. Let me go back this way real quick and see if there's... Okay, this door does open. It just never went in. Ooh, it's one of these? I do like these, though. I feel like I can usually be pretty good at these. Yeah, okay. Nice. Nothing left here. Damn, that was cool. Okay, bring me down safely. Thank you. I don't know where like the medical area in this area is at. Would be nice to know that. I was hoping that I was gonna maybe just you know, just stumble upon it at this point. Doesn't seem to be the case. All right, we need to play that smart. My thought is to do this. Plus our berserker. And then use our weapon here. All right, that worked pretty well. Okay, I thought that if there was another lady there, she was gonna come after me. Oh, she did not come after me. Easy. At least somewhat so. Man, I don't like this stuff. I don't like the weird like paranoia stuff afterwards. That shit's crazy. Fucking tripping out afterwards. Cool. All right, that worked out pretty nice. All things considered. Not mad about that. I don't have a ton more time today, which is okay. Oh, we're like in Alpha Quadrant over here too, so. Oh, God. Damn it. No. I should have known. I should have known. Damn it. Yeah, I heard that lady over there too. I like knew that they were there, kind of. No, you know, not 100% new, but like I knew they was there. Okay, let me try and get back to that space. Shouldn't take me very long, and then we'll wrap it up for today. At least I know at least know this run back pretty well at this point. Yeah, the stamina is kind of a weird thing in this game too. Yeah, fatigue levels are high. Yeah, I know. So then I gotta do some walking for a little bit here. Let the fatigue levels go down. Yeah, I wish I would have found like the medical area there already, but that's okay. I was gonna say once we find the medical area, that'll be nice, because then we don't have to do this run back every fucking time. But tis what it is. So I'm just gonna get back to like that hallway area. We'll save. We'll pick that back up potentially Thursday. Just depends. Like I said, I do want to potentially do maybe a little bit of Monster Hunter Thursday. We'll see. I kind of want to do that Arch Tempered right now. That would be kind of sick. Yeah, I keep on thinking too, like in some of the other previous areas, when I would go back through an area, there would be like enemies and shit too. There hasn't really been that in this area. I'm not mad about it. Not mad at all. But I keep on expecting it, like I'm gonna find somebody, but haven't yet. Oh, my bad. I think I walked back into the doors. I think I just gotta go back over here, up. We must have went that way, huh? And then I think it was just there was a door here. Yeah, back this way. Yep, this is the door. Cool. We'll save it here. So what do we, let me take a look real quick. So we are in system engineering. This is the last couple of spots. Security and bridge should be the last actual like locations. I think we've done almost everything else in these other areas, so we don't have, I mean, like a ton to go. We're at 14. I'm guessing we wrap this up before 20 streams, but we'll see. This also depends on how how quickly we get through some streams, how long we have. It's not always a hard and fast thing, but cool. Appreciate everybody coming and hanging out for this. Let's come back over here and and we will start to wrap up a couple of things here. All right, cool. I'm glad that we got at least most of the chat kind of at a point that I not that I love, but I think it's pretty decent right now. We'll keep on fucking with it until it's right, till we like it. Let me see who's on. Maybe we'll send you guys out for a raid. Stories? Nah. I ain't about that story shit, bro. Let me see. Torn is on doing Claire Obscure. Everybody's been into that Claire Obscure Expedition 33 game. Arvid. Jenna's doing Blueprints. Yeah, not sure. Let me see what. It's day 3. Day 3 of his game? Yeah, it looks like he's kind of in a little bit. Jordan's got a cool room. I've never really gotten to see too much of it, but it looks like a lot of like the walls and stuff are black. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna raid out. I was thinking about it, but I don't think I'm gonna. Unfortunately. Oh yeah, and he just got a raid. I'm not gonna worry about it. He doesn't need more people. Thank you for coming in and hanging out plenty. I know he remodeled sometime last year. It looks great. Yeah, it looks awesome. Real quick before we get out of here, make sure you guys are checking out Vash. He's gonna be streaming tomorrow. He's gonna be doing some Shenmue 2. I don't think that I'll be over there. Unfortunately, we're going to see a movie tomorrow. This week is just a little crazy. But I will be back here Thursday. So again, Thursday is my birthday. I would appreciate if people just come by, say hey. I'm not expecting anything crazy, but I would love to see people's faces in chat. I'd like to add a few things to my own room. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I always think about I'd like to do more back here and stuff, but I've kind of gotten into a point that I like, but I'm always thinking about what can I do, what can I add, you know. Even just stupid stuff like this chat. Like this has been like an ongoing thing for so long for even Vash and myself. We've been looking for good chats and stuff like that as well. I am gonna make Kid Body a skipped chat message as well. Sorry, buddy. Then he's just not. It's only just chat people in there. Do. Cool. Yeah, hopefully we'll see. I'm gonna keep on updating that. Yeah, it's definitely one of those things we're always, Vash and I at least for sure, trying to always work on is adding more things, doing more things. I know for myself, I'm always trying to find what can I do, whether it's just doing my camera thing where I can go over top of things, but then also kind of be in an actual place. Having like that depth and stuff is cool for me. So yeah, all right, that is gonna go ahead and wrap it for me. Like I said, Vash tomorrow, myself Thursday, no stream on Sunday from the Wolf and the Kid. I am traveling that day, so I will not be here. What do I want to? Oh yeah, I was gonna play this song last time, but then I was getting some Andor songs and stuff. So I'm gonna play this song for you guys on the way out. Yeah, again, last time, I'm just gonna mention it. Thursday, my birthday. Please just come say hi. I'd really appreciate it. And with that, I am gonna get up on out of here. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, a great week if I don't see you. And yeah, I hope to see you guys on Thursday. Yeah, have a great night, guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good night. This is a little rendition of a Monster Hunter song Johnny Bailey put me on. Have a good night, y'all. Night, bye. Bye. Have a good night. Goodbye. 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 Good night and goodbye. Later, y'all. Hopefully see you Thursday, though. Bye.